All right, welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 137. It's the holiday season once again. Merry Christmas to everybody. Is on straight? Yeah, man, I tell you, last week I said, uh, let's get Scrooged. So, yeah, this is it, man. Scrooged, 1988, starring Bill Murray, Karen Allen, Marion Ravenwood herself, Karen Allen, John Forsythe, Bobcat Goldthwait, Carol Kane, Robert Mitchum, uh, Michael J. Pollard, Alfred Woodard, yeah, Black Mariah herself, Alfred Woodard. If you saw Luke Cage, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I tell you, man, this movie, man, it's one of my favorites. One of my favorite, I guess you could say, it's one of my top five favorite holiday films. Top five favorite holiday film, favorite Christmas films. So yeah, this movie, man, yeah, it's a winner. It's a clear, surefire winner. I mean, yeah, you got one of the comedy greats in Bill Murray. Movie directed by Richard Donner. Same cat that directed the Lethal Weapon films. He directed the first Superman. Music by Danny Elfman. So a movie about a guy um, encountering three ghosts from three different time spans, with three ghosts taking him into three different time spans. You gotta have Danny Elfman's music to give it that nice eerie feel to it. So yeah, man, this right here. Ooh, yeah, this is it. This is a winner, a surefire winner. I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. One of the great films that come out of the '80s, even though it was released on Thanksgiving weekend. Yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah, based off of the immortal Charles Dickens classic, A Christmas Carol. Yeah, this movie about this guy named Frank Cross, played by Bill Murray. Yeah, Frank Cross, TV executive that will stop at nothing to get a live television program of A Christmas Carol on the air, live on Christmas Eve. That was his plan. His plan all along. He got these obstacles standing in his way as far as his his boss having him get hiring another guy to help him out with the production, even though that guy was secretly wants his job. You're trying to get him in the trying to have him jump in and assist them in any way. You know, yeah, he got that going. Plus earlier in the day, Frank he fired one of the his workers because he he had a difference of opinion. He completely disagreed with Frank for the Scrooge promo that Frank had the idea for. Yeah, yeah, if he was an executive, which he is, yeah, this would be his idea of what this whole Scrooge program is going to be. Yeah, so told his assistant Grace to roll the tape. Yeah, as he stands there, lights out, the tape rolled, and you hear that promo starts up. Acid rain, drug addiction, international terrorists, highway killers. Now, it's important to know the true meaning of Christmas. Don't miss the Charles Dickens classic Scrooge. Your life just might depend on it. Not bad, huh? Yeah, man, I tell you. Yeah, with that promo, you seen all of these, all of these scary images. Acid rain. Seen a girl get burnt by acid rain. Yeah, drug addiction. Guy getting his fix. International terrorists. A plane explodes, which you will not see on TV these days. I don't think you'll not see on TV these days for obvious reasons. 9/11 and all. Yeah, you'll not see on TV these days. They completely cut that out. You watch it on network television or basic cable, or whatever. You'll not see that on TV these days. Yeah, highway killers. Yeah, guy. He comes out the back seat, blows his shotgun in somebody's face. And then the end of the whole thing. You see a huge nuclear explosion. Yeah, don't miss the immortal classic Scrooge. Your life just might depend on it. Huge mushroom cloud going. Nuclear hell. Oh boy. Yeah, it's one of the funniest things you ever see. I mean, yeah, hey, if you live in that darkness, you see that shit was funny. Yeah, the other guys, the other people in that meeting, they all walked out, just horrified, Yeah, we're gonna put that on TV. Yes, you are. Yeah, by order of Frank Cross. Yeah, you're gonna put that on TV. That is going to be the promo for this particular this particular this particular program that's gonna be filmed live on Christmas Eve. So yeah, with all of that, yeah, you got that one coworker, played by Bobcat Goldthwait. You got that one coworker, he coming in, disagree with Frank, should we put that on TV? Yeah, it just wouldn't work, Yeah, as for that, yeah, Frank, yeah, he could pretend that he agreed, but then he later fired him. Yeah, he has left the office. Yeah, what's his character's name? What's the character's name? Elliot. Elliot. Elliot Loudermilk. Elliot Loudermilk has left the office. So yeah, man. Huh, boy, I tell you. But that wasn't the last we saw of Elliot. I tell you that. It was not the last. Yeah, I tell you though. Yeah, he get a little visit. Yeah, not only are you gonna get the visit from three particular ghosts from three particular time eras, but you're gonna get a visit from one particular ghost tonight, and he's going to tell him, you're gonna try to plead with him to turn your life around now, otherwise you're gonna end up just like me. And this ghost was this ghost was the man that was his mentor. But that dude, he ain't had no love in his life. But he was a hard edged mentor for Frank. He taught him everything he know. But the way he came up, it was very shady. The way Frank had came up. Of course, we're gonna see that further on into the movie here. But I tell you, man, yeah, he tried to tell him, yeah, turn your life around. Tomorrow you're gonna be visited by three ghosts. And if you don't turn your life around, they'll make you. Pretty much. But yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah, with the appearance from his old mentor. Yeah, that didn't scare the hell out of him. It damn sure had freaked him out. Yeah, before the mentor left, he dialed the office phone, and we got a voice from the past. His old girlfriend, his old lady, his old lady, his old girlfriend Claire. He called for her. Of course, she wasn't home. The answering machine picked up. Frank, you know, he hears the voice, so yeah, he might as well just pick up and talk on the answering machine. He really need her help. That's what he saw. Of course, yeah, he gonna tell her, yeah, he really need her help. This guy, he's freaked out, so he on the phone. He gonna talk to her. So yeah, yeah. After that whole thing, we go into the next day, and yeah, he's expecting the worst. He's expecting the worst. So yeah, whatever was going down that day, if it was gonna be the first ghost or what. But he had some strange experiences. You know, out to lunch with the boss and the guy that was supposed to help him out. Out to lunch with him, well, with them, and he is seeing things, terrible things, you know, like an eyeball in his drink that he ordered. Hello, yeah, like an eyeball in his drink that he ordered. He sees that. Nobody else sees it, but he sees that. He freaks out. He sees one of the waiters completely on fire. He sees that. He's trying to alert somebody. The guy's on fire there. Put him out. Yeah, he sees that. He freaks out. He go and puts him out himself. But then again, the waiter wasn't really on fire after all. Mm-hmm. See that? Yeah, the waiter wasn't on fire after all. So, he just doused water on some guy. For what reason? Uh, he thought he was Richard Pryor. Of course, of course, that's an outdated joke. Just late '80s, so everything's outdated. So yeah. But yeah, I tell you though, a lot of strange occurrences going down for him. Until he got into the taxi, and that's when he met the ghosts of Christmas past. Yeah, yeah, whatever he saw in Whatever he saw in that restaurant, that wasn't nothing. Yeah, cause I'm the ghost. Yeah, the ghost of Christmas past is the cab driver, and he's taking us back to the old days, the old neighborhood, 1955. He thought that neighborhood was torn down. Of course, it is, but hey, this is but this is back in the days where back in yesteryear where it all used to be. Yeah, so he took him into his old house, the house he grew up in, parents' house. Yeah, yeah, they can't see us. They can't hear us. It's not live. It's like rerun. Check it out. Yeah, so he sees himself as a little boy sitting at the TV. That's where he found solace at, watching the TV, since his dad didn't. His dad wasn't much of a Christmas celebrator, and his mom left the dad. So saw a lot of hardships go down, and then come the waterfalls. Niagara Falls, Frankie Angel. So yeah, with all that said, he takes him further up into time, even though they're still in the past. So you go up to 1969, where Frank is working at an office, business office. A Christmas party is going down, but he's not celebrating. He's working. I guess he's the copy boy, so he passing out flyers. Yeah, he'd rather work than celebrate Christmas. A hot girl in the office give him an offer of Chinese food, offer him dinner. Yeah, you moron, get back in there. you know, Even though this is like a rerun. You can't. It's not live. They can't see us or hear us. Yeah, so when current Frank tells young Frank to get back in there, she basically offered him, a nice little hamburger. But yeah, that's not the one that was crazy about him. She is, and that's when we see he first run into Grace. Not Grace, I mean, he first run into Claire. Hope I don't get them mixed up again. He first run into Claire. So yeah, we see how they met, and then we see how they got together. Year after, you know, they spent their first Christmas together, and yeah, he never gave a set of steak knives to any girl. So yeah, yeah, this has been the first Christmas together. They do the whole exchange gifts on Christmas Eve. You open one on Christmas Eve, and you then open the rest on Christmas Day. It seems like that's the rule that most people follow. I never followed that rule. I mean, hey, back in my day, Christmas Day, that was when you opened everything. Christmas Eve, you just have to sit there and wait. Sit there and wait. You're looking at those presents under the tree. Just sit there and wait. Boy, sit there and wait. But then, once Christmas Day came around, that's when me and my brother, man, we saw everything on the floor. So we ran over there and we started opening it up, started playing. Good old days. Now, that's how I like to travel back in time for. But yeah, back to the movie here. Frank and Claire. Yeah, we see their relationship. They're budding. They're in love and everything, and then we see it start to fall apart because Frank rather prioritize rather than spend time with his lady. So yeah, you left Claire for Frisbee the dog. Yeah, Frank, you don't know what you want. You don't know who you are. And you don't know what is going on. So yeah, that's where he leave him. And so Frank, he comes back into the office. He meets up with Claire in real life, but he don't have time for her. Even though he speaks to her, he's still trying to run things around the office. He still got a TV program to get ready for. I mean, we go live tonight. But yeah, Claire, she hears the message on the machine, and she comes to him. But yeah, speaks to her, but he don't have time for her. So she leaves and go back to the homeless shelter that she works at. Yeah, Claire is still trying to save the world while Frank is still trying to run it. So yeah, I tell you, man. With everything that's going on, he now runs into the second ghost. The ghost of Christmas present. This clumsy. Huh? She could barely fly. She's a fairy. She could barely fly. This clumsy yet volatile fairy. Oh yeah. Boy. First thing you saw her do, kick him right in the nuts. Oh. Yep. That sucked. Of course, hey, for us men, it always sucked. Yeah, you get hit in the nuts, whether it's an accident or whether it's on purpose. Yep, I've experienced both. Oh boy, yeah. But yeah, she takes him into the present. See how things are going with people around him that he pretty much has shunned from his life, even though they are in his life. Like his assistant Grace, what is Grace up to when she's not at work, even though she has to work tonight because Frank has forced her and forced everybody else because, yep, he got a TV program that's going to go live tonight. So you need everybody. If I have to work late, you have to work late. Yeah, who cares? It's Christmas. Yeah, who cares if it's Christmas Eve? So yeah, so yeah, just like before, can't see us or hear us. So in Grace's apartment, he finds out that not only her husband has died. He didn't know her husband died. I mean, yeah, she wore black for a whole year, but he thought it was a fashion thing. People wear black. I mean, of course, hey, for me, this is every day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wear other colors too, but still, main thing. But yeah, I tell you, look, I hit my throat. It's sad. Yeah, it's starting to get itchy too, just like last year. Mhm. But anyway, yeah, yeah, her husband died. He know her husband died, so caught you. Yeah, he know her husband died. Yeah, so yeah. In the result of that, her youngest son is he's mute because he saw it happen. Oh, awesome. Also for the alert, not for what happened. But yeah, yeah, her youngest son, yeah, he's a mute because he saw her husband died. His dad died right in front of his eyes. He saw that. So yeah, will he ever shake out of it? Maybe, hopefully. So yeah, we go over to his brother's house, his little brother James, to see what's going on with him. Well, after numerous of invitations and numerous of turn downs, you know, James still holds out that his brother will come and spend time with him on Christmas. In the meantime, in between time, he and his wife and their friends, they're playing this little guessing game, this board game. And Frank, even though he's not there, he's there. And he's playing along, you know, even though he's not there to play. He's still trying to help out the brother there, help out his brother. Yeah, come on, you gotta know this. Yeah, the SS Minnow, Gilligan's Island. Come on, the name of the ship. Come on, you gotta know that. So yeah, with that, with all of that being said, old Frank, he still have not learned. So when she drops him off, he finds out that one of the homeless guys that he encountered before, yeah, he froze to death. Boy, I tell you, I'm getting a lot of alerts today. Yeah, he froze to death. Yeah, you should have stayed with Grace. You'd be a better caller, I'll tell you that. Yeah, so he finds his way back into the studio, and that's when a little bit later, that's when he runs into the ghosts of Christmas Future. This huge, tall, Grim Reaper like entity. He runs into him. Yeah. Yeah, back off. Let me work with the chicks, but not me. Yeah, so opens up his little garment here. See a lot of dead screaming ghosts inside, clinging on to the bones. And into the elevator, taking a ride, going into his future. Well, not exactly his future, but Grace's youngest son future. Yeah, he's a little older, and he finds out that the poor boy, is completely catatonic, and he is institutionalized. Boy, poor kid never shook out of it. So he finds out again what his brother is up to, and well, at first he finds out what Claire is up to, and Claire, she pretty much took Frank's advice, and she pretty much has shunned the homeless people that she once worked with. She pretty much shunned them, and yeah, she pretty much have become just like Frank. Mm, boy, I tell you, once you're influenced by somebody, you become that somebody. Just like Frank did with his old mentor, influenced by him, he pretty much became him. Now that he sees that Claire was has been influenced by him, she pretty much became him. That's one chain that you should not link. And then he sees what his brother is up to. And his brother is well, first he saw the a casket, a cremation ceremony being set up. And that was he thought his brother was dead. But then he see his brother and his brother's wife, Wendy, and he sees both of them. And if they're there, then who's in the casket? So he goes over and he sees that his name is on the casket. Wait a minute, what? Yeah, yeah. So he's inside the casket. He gonna get cremated. I mean, he's literally now inside the casket. Yeah, he wants. He don't want to be dead. This is how he's gonna go out. No, he don't want to be dead. No, no. He don't want to be dead. He want to live. He want to live. Yeah, he's feeling the fire at his feet. Yeah, he wants out. He want to live. He want to live. He want to live. And next thing you know, he is out of the elevator, and he meets up with Elliot. Elliot holding a shotgun. I'm alive. I'm alive. Not for long. But old Elliot, holding the shotgun. Yeah, he's a little bit shocked to see that Frank is not really afraid of him this time. Oh, right. I forgot to mention. Yeah, Elliot came back and he was trying to kill Frank with the shotgun. And then Frank fell into the elevator, and that's when he met up with Ghost of Christmas Future. How did I forget that key plot point? Well, I just told you. There you go. Hope you're happy. But yeah, he comes. After Frank's entire ordeal with Ghost of Christmas Future, that really scared him straight. He comes back. He offers Elliot a high executive position. And now he must go down and meet the people. The live broadcast is going on, so he goes, he interrupts the live broadcast. He apologizes to everyone. He apologizes to Grace, who is watching. He apologizes to, well, actually, she's watching from the studio, but yeah, he apologizes to her. He apologizes to his brother, James, who is watching live on TV, and he tells him the SS Minnow, the ship from Gilligan's Island, even though he was not there when they were playing the game, he was there. So yeah, he tells him the SS Minnow. So yeah, he apologizes to his brother, his little brother, James. Yeah, he apologizes to the entire cast and crew. He apologizes to everyone, and he just give a huge apology to Claire. And he tells him he still love. He tells her he still love her. So yeah, Claire, she comes back. She comes to the studio. She accepts his apology. So yeah, everything. So yeah, with everything being full circle and flipped upside down at the same time, Frank has a new lease on life. This huge one night experience really, yeah, like I said, turned it upside down for him. And for the better. Yeah, now, anything that he forgotten? Well, Grace's youngest boy comes up to Frank. And just like Tiny Tim in the old Christmas Carol, he tells Frank, he actually tells Frank, God bless us, everyone. Yeah, Grace, yeah, she sees this and she's 100% elated that her son has actually spoken. Yeah, Frank, he picks up boy, thanks him too. Then we get to the whole music section of the movie. Now this movie is not a musical, but still, everybody breaks out into songs singing "Put a Little Love in Your Heart." And the world can be a better place for you, for me. Just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. And then we have a nice little fourth wall breaking with Bill Murray going Little Shop of Horrors on us. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. Yeah, come on, everybody. Come on, let's sing along. Come on, you know the words. Let's sing it. Yeah, everybody in this side of the theater. Everybody in this side of the theater. Yeah, you sing it. All right, the men. Come on, the men. No, no, the real men. The real men. All right, let's hear it from the women. Come on, the women. No, the real women. The real women. You know who you are. Or you, who's making the noise through the whole movie. And there's always that guy. There's always that one guy making noise through the whole movie. Yeah, now it's your time to talk. Sing it. Sing the song. But yeah, I tell you though, man, this movie, Scrooged. Oh boy, fighting this ball all day. This was Scrooged, boy. What the hell? One of the greatest holiday classics. You can never, ever, never, ever sleep on. Never bypass it. Always check this movie out. Get familiar with it if you have not already. Get familiar. Scrooged. Starring Bill Murray. Directed by Richard Donner. Yeah, even though this movie is not exactly a horror movie, it got a lot of horror elements in it. I mean, yeah, you see an eyeball inside of a drink, and you hear that music, Danny Elfman's music, the score, everything, man. It's just, oh boy, it just magnifies the movie 100 times more. Man, it's just so awesome. This movie is just so awesome. 100%. You gotta just experience it for yourself if you have not. So yeah, man, this movie though, yeah, it's just a straight 5 out of 5 for me. I mean, like I said, it's one of my favorite holiday movies, man. One of my favorite Christmas classics. You know, my top 5. Not particular order, man. This is my top 5 movies. Of course, Scrooged, and then you got Home Alone, a Christmas Story. Um, it's a Wonderful Life, and shit, what's the other one? Trust me, it's 5. Just can't think of it right now because I put myself under that little bit of pressure of trying to come up with 5 Christmas movies that you actually like. But yeah, trust me, it's 5. You know, I'll think of it. I'll think of it before the review is out, hopefully. But yeah, I tell you though, straight 5 out of 5 for me. That's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Now, week, next week, well, next week, I won't be here for another review. Uh, this is it. This is the last for the year. This is the last for the year. But in 2 weeks, when I come back from my break, it's gonna be back to work. You know? All right. That whole thing. I ain't stopping. So yeah. In 2 weeks, back to work, and I'm coming at you hard, right out the gate, with a ninja film. Won't be nothing American because I already covered those 4 movies. But yeah, I tell you, I'm coming back at you hard with a ninja film. So check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. In the meantime, in between time, Jack. Yeah, Christmas Story, Scrooged, It's a Wonderful Life, Home Alone, and that fifth one. What was that fifth one? Damn, maybe it's 4. Anyway, in the meantime, in between time, this show is off. You guys have a very Merry Christmas. And I'll see you in 2019.